This is the future.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, Sigval Grim here and welcome to some more sword fights. We're going to, for the most part, play on the main account with the Batman who laughs, and on the secondary account we're going to play with some other teams. So I'm going to have the Jokerized Batarang on Batman who laughs to start things off with, and we're going to have some other sword artifacts on the other two with Hand of Zatanna on Raven, but they're gonna be level 1, so not much in terms of passive stats. The poison that you see there is from the Batarang. While the poison is active on the enemy, we're going to get increased damage. And again, the AI is kind of weird, because we're playing on like a normal difficulty, and what people have noticed, I'm not 100% sure about this, but on normal difficulty the bosses are going to have the old AI, and they're going to go into specials without even doing any combo first, and they're gonna spam jump attack even after they're in the corner, so it's gonna be a little bit tricky with combo interruption here. And a thing that I noticed, and I think it's a core flaw with the Batman who laughs, is going to be the taunt on the special one. Like, regardless of the fact that I would rather have him not taunt on special one. I see why they put that there. You taunt the enemy and then they use a special, and then you're going to use one of your specials to interrupt their special. But the problem is, after you use a special one, your other specials are going to enter on a cooldown. So you use a special one, you taunt the enemy, but you're unable to stop his special with another special because they're on cooldown. Using a special 2 there, applying Sunder. Boy, like Sunder, we've previously seen Sunder only on Golden Armor Wonder Woman, and nobody really cared because she kind of sucked at Raids and Swords anyway. But Sunder is a very powerful debuff because this is going to be so much better than Burning or Defense Reduction, because it's going to pretty much allow every single ability and special to ignore all the armor against an opponent that's affected by Sunder debuff, and that's very powerful, and I'm glad he has that. If it was me designing the character, I would rather have the Sunder on the special one, because that can sometimes be changed into a continuation of the combo, and have the taunt like on the special 2. But yeah, more about that on the character review that I'll do later today for the character, because it's a good character, but there are some flaws with him that we need to discuss. And the boss Aquaman in there. Again, I'm just having this team placed like this because in case he flops somehow, I'm going to have Raven finish the job. Blocking a bit there, we're at 40 hits combo, so again, the higher combo you have when you use a special, the more price energy you're gonna generate. And throwing the Robin in there, didn't kill him though. Boy, like that Robin runs through the whole map. Like, it's just so fun to watch. But yeah, that's about it for that fight. And now with Boss Shazam. The Boss Shazam fight will take a while indeed. Yeah, that'll take a while. So we have Brainiac here. And I literally forgot myself about the Sunder. I was like, oh, let's put the Sword of Sin on Brainiac. We're going to use the special one to reduce defense. Then we're going to throw Joker in there to do some stuff while the defense is reduced. But yeah, you don't need to do that. You get Sunder on special 2, but I literally forgot. Yeah, re-engage the combo, special 1 in there. Re-engage the combo after the special 1. Brainiac in there for special 1. Joker back in there, into another special 1, and we taunted again. And again, I could barely use a special, and that was only because his special animation for the special 1 was slightly longer. Again, I don't think that's the way they intended the taunt to function. I don't think that's the way it's intended to function. Re-engage the combo into another special 2, applying Sunder. We're just playing around a bit with Joker. That's not playing at peak performance, because peak performance would be not using Joker, because he's only 3 stars, he's not max level, and he's like level 50 gears. Now we're going to apply some stacks with Raven. We're gonna let her tank the super move. Not the wisest choice out of them all, but she's fine. Joker back in there into a special 2. Applying Sunder again and entering his final form. Raven back in there into a special 1. And we're still in final form. Like, sometimes it depletes when you're tagged out, but at this point maybe it depleted and it didn't deplete enough and I didn't notice. But yeah, super move in there again. Raven in there for special 1, refresh the darkness. The chain thing that you see is from Hand of Zatanna. He's gonna allow us to deal additional damage while that debuff is active, but sadly only with the character that applies it. Using a special 2 to interrupt that. Yes, Thunder and Poison. Using another special 2 and getting pretty close with Raven stacks, but I take Rain and we refresh the stacks. Again, this fight could have been done far more easy, and it will be actually easier on the secondary account because we don't mess around there. Another special 3 here to combo interrupt him. To interrupt the special, my bad. And into another special 2. Into another special 3. And I'm not gonna bother tagging in Raven here because he's almost dead. But yeah, at points in this fight I kind of got scared a bit, so I was like, should we get Raven in there to properly finish the job? But nah, it's all good. It's all good. And again, it's not like peak performance of him because he performs well the more health the enemy has. And the rewards are garbage, but look, I'll gladly take the 500 gems. No problems with taking that. I'm fine, thank you very much. Okay, now getting to a secondary account. I was actually testing here the Jokerized Venom. Actually, not yet. I think I'll test it in the next fight. Oh no, we are testing it here. So the Jokerized Venom is a terrible artifact, but could have been a decent artifact actually. Might be decent for Arena Champions Arena. So basically, while the wear is in the fight, the enemy is gonna get constantly debuff, reducing their attack and defense, and when the stats max out, the defense debuff and the attack debuff will stay there for the entirety of the fight, and they have a chance to fail specials. That's what happens when you see her failing to do something. Like, that's what we're testing out right now, and we got pretty lucky because I don't have the highest chance to make her not use specials. Over there she did use a special. But yeah, the biggest problem with this thing, this would be actually at higher level at the very least, because right now it only reduces like 40% defense. But at higher levels this would be a very viable artifact for combo builders. You put this on a combo builder and you apply the debuffs, and then your damage there is gonna take advantage of the lower attack and the lower defense of the enemy. But it only works while the wear of that is in the fight, and first of all, that's very useless. Maybe might be useful in a Ring 9 Champions or now again, but it's for the most part very useless. And at the same time, why? That doesn't make sense. Like, if you're gonna poison him, why does the poison disappear when you tag in another character? Why does it work like that? It doesn't make any sense, and that thing alone, on top of not making any sense, is gonna make this artifact kind of useless. Over there, he hit a special. Throughout the duration of this fight, I'll let this man do some specials because I was curious to see how many he'll fail, and he got crazy lucky at the start and actually hit all the specials. But I'm just asking why? I'm poisoning him. He's poisoned. When Dr. Fate tags in, he's gonna be like, "Oh, my homie Dr. Fate, I'm all good, I'm all happy to see you." King of Plants Sacrament tags back in. Oh no, it's that dude again. I gotta be poisoned again. Doesn't make any sense, and it's such a waste, because if that was not the thing on like a combo builder, this could have been an interesting artifact for some teams and in some scenarios. But yeah, Fat Rip for Jokerized Venom. Though I got it for free, so I'm not complaining too much, and might have some use in Ring 9 Champions Arena. And I like it though, even in this scenario, I like that they're trying to do some different stuff rather than, oh, this artifact is gonna give you crit chance and crit damage or basic attack hits. Yes, I'm talking about you, Kryptonite Knife. But yeah, sadly, a lot of missed opportunity with this artifact here. I'm gonna use it. There, he finally failed the special. I'm gonna use it from now on like the third character who's not even gonna be in the fight. And again, I can see the use of this in like fights where the enemy is gonna deal a ton of damage and your combo builder is having a hard time surviving himself. Like, for example, the fight against Black Adam in Advent of Chaos, where you get the Black Adam who one-shots your tank. That could be useful there. But otherwise, kinda lame. And it's a lot of missed potential with this artifact. I quite liked it. But yeah. King back in there, we're gonna have the Jokerized Venom on King here. And that special 2 in there. Also, if the debuff stayed, it could have had some nice synergy with Vixen, which is another thing. But yeah, that's it for Boss Aquaman. And now, getting into the last fight of the video, we're going to fight Shazam here. We're going to have All Blades on King, Firebox on Dr. Fate, and the Jokerized Venom at level 1 on Classic Superman. We're going to reduce the defense of with Classic Superman again. He's got just 10 mil health, so you don't really have to do this. But it's more optimal to do it than not do it. And you might be like, Sigval, I'll just reduce it with a special 1. I mean, special 3 also has some chance to power seal, but at the same time, I'm not really sure I got my full power back from sealing with this, because on this count is low level. So yeah, maybe special won't have been the better choice there. Dr. Fate in there. Camouflage Sakuman back in. Special 2. We should have kind of no defense at this point, so we should be fine. Re-engage the combo with Dr. Fate. King back in there, special 3. Re-engage the combo. Dr. Fate back in. Or a Firebox Infinite combo. King back in there, swipe right, special 2, because we didn't have enough energy for a special 3. Again, as I explained to some other people, some people just wait out until they get enough energy for the special 3 to do anything with this team and don't even tag in and out. That's the worst thing you could do. You need to tag in and out as soon as possible, and you need to stack the passive as soon as possible. If you got enough energy for a special 3, do it. By all means do it, but if you don't, use a special 2. It's just as effective in terms of stacking the passive, and is more optimal in terms of damage. As a little bit of advice to like new players trying to optimize their Camouflage Sakuman gameplay. The more you learn, guys, by watching my videos, you're welcome. You're welcome. Dr. Fate in there, I don't think... That was out of habit. I don't think it was necessary to tag him back in, but King in there slapping him with one less tag and attack. And the rewards on this account, as well, are gonna be garbage. But look, again, 500 gems. I'll take it. I'll definitely take it. Thank you very much. And goodbye.
This is the future.